Hey everybody, ABC 10 meteorologist Brendan Minchef. It has been a soggy week, honestly, especially Wednesday. We saw about an inch of rain in parts of the valley, seen several feet of snow, but believe it or not, there's more rain and more snow on the way. We'll talk about this weekend and what happens next week as well in this extended forecast breakdown. We'll start with the Alert California cameras. Quite a bit to see across the valley. We're actually clearing out. It's shaping up to be a very nice sunset on this Thursday evening. But I do want to point out, you see a lot of snow in the high country. Snow has not let up all day long. Snowfall totals on Wednesday: Bear Valley 32 inches, Sugarville 29 inches, Boreal 27, the Sierra Snow Lab 27 inches as well, Palisades, Tahoe 25, Dodge Ridge 24, Kirkwood, Mammoth, and North Star all got 23 inches, Tahoe, Donner 20 inches of snow. So the forecast was widespread 2 to 3 feet. That's exactly what we've seen at the ski resorts. But I want to say again, it has continued to snow all day long on Thursday. So when the ski resorts go up there and measure about 6, 7 o'clock on Friday morning, then we'll know how much snow we saw on Thursday and we can put together a more complete picture. Also on Wednesday, it was very windy across the valley. Widespread wind gusts of 40+ miles per hour. Stockton even saw a gust of 52 miles per hour, and the International Airport 51 miles per hour. So Thursday certainly a lot more chill compared to how Wednesday was in terms of rain, snow, and wind. But we did have some pockets of heavier rain in the valley, and you saw that here on Thursday. Had a few scattered thunderstorms, but it was not that impactful in the valley, all things considered. But looking at radar and satellite, you can see that that snow has continued all day long on Thursday, and that is definitely adding to those snow totals. So I said widespread 2 to 3 feet. We saw that Wednesday. We'll see exactly how much snow we'll end up with total when the ski resorts go measure early tomorrow morning. We've, again, seen some clearing in the valley late Thursday. That's good news because we do have a total lunar eclipse tonight with the maximum eclipse at 11:58 p.m., but I got to be honest, I think clouds are going to be building back in, so our view of the eclipse may look something like that. Weather impact alert also has been extended because of the next storm coming in. So now we have that weather impact alert continuing into Friday. 1 to 2 feet of additional snow on the way on Friday. So just continue to avoid that non-essential travel because roads really have not improved much in the Sierra. Still have widespread chain controls, and some roads like 88 have been closed on Thursday. So winter storm warning in the Sierra continues now until 11 p.m. on Friday. And then we have that winter weather advisory on the eastern slope of the Sierra. So let's take a look at Futurecast. Here's that clearing in the valley Thursday evening. And we will start to see the eclipse happen, right around 8:30, 9 o'clock, just the very first bit of the moon moving into the Earth's shadow. We'll be able to see that because of the clear skies. But when we start talking about the maximum eclipse, which happens right around midnight, this is what Futurecast looks like, mostly cloudy skies. Now, that being said, sometimes the model makes the cloud cover look worse than what it actually is. So even though it's showing a lot of gray on the map, it may in fact be that the clouds are not that thick. They may be higher level clouds. We may have a somewhat decent view of the eclipse tonight. We'll just have to go out there and check. But I am seriously expecting a lot of cloud cover to return overnight because this out here is our next system on the way. So we really only have a very small window. We'll give it 6 to 8 hours where we're going to be largely rain and snow free across Northern California, because look what happens by the time we get to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Snow starts to return to the high country and rain starts to overspread the rest of the valley in the Bay Area. So the morning commute on Friday looks pretty wet. It's also going to be very snowy in the high country, and snow is going to continue all day long on Friday in the Sierra. In the valley, rain becomes more scattered through the late morning into the afternoon, but I'm not going to say it's going to be dry. Again, it's just going to be scattered off and on rain in the valley Friday afternoon. But again, snow continues all day long on Friday. By the time we get towards midnight Friday into Saturday, then the precipitation starts to wind down. Saturday morning, maybe a few scattered snow showers, but otherwise on Saturday, most of us are going to be dry, especially in the valley. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds. In the Sierra, could see some lingering snow showers, but nothing too impactful by the time we get to Saturday. So looking at those model snowfall totals through the rest of Thursday, looking at another 3 to 6 inches across much of the Sierra. But here comes that next storm on the way for Friday. And so by the end of Friday, now we're talking another largely 1 to 2 feet of snow. And there's pretty good agreement in the models there. The European model showing a little bit less in terms of snow on Friday, but still, again, generally 1 to 2 feet of new snow is expected. Here's a look at Interstate 80 through Friday at 10 o'clock. We'll call it 1.5 feet of snow at places like King Vale and Donner. Very similar numbers, anywhere from 1 to 2 feet of snow on the high passes of US 50. In the valley, weather impact alert's not going to continue into Friday because it's not going to be that impactful of a storm. Largely, maybe 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain in the valley. That's going to be about it. Ballpark, probably 1/2 inch for most, and that's what we see in places like Modesto, Manteca, Stockton, maybe Sacramento on the lower end of that, but then you look at the upper valley, still about 1/2 inch of rain. So not a real big rainmaker Friday. Again, off and on showers. It'll be soggy, but it's not going to be a real heavy rain like what we saw for Wednesday afternoon. Generally, on Friday, though, it is going to be much cooler. Scattered showers, but look at these high temperatures. 51 Marysville, 48 Roseville, 53 Sacramento, 53 in Elk Grove, 52 Stockton, 52 in Modesto, 44 in Angels Camp, 38 Placerville, 33 in Truckee, 30 in South Lake Tahoe. It's also going to be breezy. Can't seem to get rid of these winds for very long. By Friday morning at about 7, 8 o'clock, we're going to see wind gusts 25 plus miles per hour. And then by lunchtime, just ahead of that cold front on the way in, we're going to see gusts of about 35 plus. So again, another pretty windy day on the way for Friday, but the wind gusts do die down after that front moves through. So let's take a look at the weekend. Saturday's looking pretty good. Mix of sun and clouds. Perhaps a little more on the cloudy side. We'll just have to wait until we get a little bit closer. But still, it does look dry for the majority of Northern California on Saturday. It still will be below average, though. Average high temperatures generally in the upper 60s. We're talking low to mid 60s on Saturday. Sunday, just a touch warmer. We'll call it about 65 degrees. Dry for most of Sunday, but then rain chances start to pick up late Sunday afternoon and continue through Sunday evening. So this is storm number 2, and this moves in again late Sunday. Valley rainfall 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain, so not a big rainmaker, but enough that we're going to notice it. Temperatures are going to be in those low to mid 60s, so not necessarily a super cold storm, but still enough to give us another 1 to 2 feet of snow in the Sierra with snow levels 4,000 to 5,000 feet. So again, not as cold as this midweek storm that we've had Wednesday and Thursday. We've seen snow levels as low as about 2,500 feet. So this storm on the way Sunday, Monday, again, not as cold, snow levels 4,000 to 5,000 feet, but it's also going to be windy. Valley wind gusts 25 plus, 55 plus in the Sierra. So now looking at the long-range futurecast, picking this up Sunday at 6 in the morning. Rain for the north coast, rain up near Shasta. Not much else, but that system does start to move in as the day goes on. So most of us still dry through Sunday afternoon, but the rain gets closer. And then overnight Sunday into Monday is when we see some heavier rain and that snow really start to develop as well. And that's going to continue basically all day long on Monday. Then we clear out. Tuesday looks pretty nice, mostly sunny. Wednesday's not bad either. Thursday, maybe a quick moving system. Models disagree on whether we're going to see the next storm Friday into Saturday or more Saturday leaning. But there is likely another storm on the way as we approach next weekend. So we're still in this very active weather pattern across Northern California for the next week plus. Looking at the rainfall totals after we get through Friday, right? So starting on Sunday, rainfall totals for that Sunday-Monday storm. Again, you see about 1/2 inch of rain in the valley on the high end, maybe a little bit more than that. Oroville approaching an inch there, Folsom approaching an inch. So that's why I'm saying 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain in the valley with that Sunday-Monday storm. Picking up model snowfall totals starting Sunday, continuing into Tuesday, late morning. We're looking at another 1 to 2 feet of snow on the high passes. So as we look at the extended forecast here, it stays active. Remember, we got another system on the way for Friday, bringing some light scattered valley showers. More snow to the high country. Saturday's dry, maybe some lingering snow showers, but for most of us, no weather impacts. Sunday, the rain moves in late. So most of us are going to be fine on Sunday. But if you have evening plans, especially late evening plans, those rain chances really start to pick up. Monday, widespread rain and snow across Northern California. Tuesday, though, is another dry day, mostly sunny. Wednesday, clouds build in. And then Thursday's first day of spring. We could see another passing system come through. And then again, Friday, Saturday, models disagree on when that next storm is. I'm leaning a little more towards Friday being another system on the way in and next weekend being mostly dry across Northern California, but we're talking about 9-10 days from now. We definitely have to kind of wait and see. Got to get closer. Again, this is basically 2 or 3 storm systems away, so lots of time for things to change. Just be sure to stay tuned. And if you haven't already, download the ABC 10 Plus app. We've got a weather playlist there with extended forecasts like this one, plenty of weather explainers. We also have extended weather and climate and water specials up there that you can watch, each about 30 minutes long. Highly recommend you get the ABC 10 Plus app. The best part is it's free. Thanks for watching.